Hello everyone, it's the prophet showing you and taking 666 that you find in Revelation chapter 13 verse 18. And when you divide 666 by 12, the 12 tribes of Israel, 12 disciples Jesus chose, 12 months in the year, you get the answer 55.5. Out of this number 55.5, because of the 0.5, we're going to be able to see the year 2015 when 666 is divided by 12. All the months in the year, all the tribes of Israel, all the 12 that Jesus chose. Clearly, 0.5 behind the decimal is exactly 50. It's 5 times 10 is 50. And that's why that 0.5 stands for 50. So clearly, with this calculation, we can make out 2015. We can make out 2015, the year 2015, from taking 666, the number of man and number of beast, and dividing by the 12 months in the year. Now let me show you something else. What I'm showing you is the year 2015. This is the year 2015 divided by the year that Jesus was crucified. Age 33 and 33 AD, Jesus was crucified and rose again. You see, taking the year 2015, dividing it by 33. You clearly make out 666. Clearly make out 666 in the calculation. And Jesus was exactly on the cross. 60, 60, and 60, which 180 minutes Jesus was on the cross for 3 hours. Each hour was 60 minutes. According to Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. According to Matthew, Jesus was on the cross for 180 minutes. You see, when you're taking the year 2015, dividing it by 33, the year Jesus was crucified on the cross, you see the 60, the 60, and the 60. And I showed you in my previous videos how that Jesus, when he was on the cross, showed the year 2015. This is just another example of it. This is the year 2015, divided by the year that Jesus started his ministry at age 30. Clearly, you can make out 67.166666667. Remember in Genesis, God created the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh. God created the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh. Clearly, what I'm showing you is that this is the end of the world. As God created the earth and rested on the sixth, created the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh. In Genesis, God's looking at this year 2015 as the end. Clearly, you could do other calculations for 2016, 2017, you won't see the sixes. You won't see the sixes like this. I'll give an example. This is an example that the prophet is showing you. 2016 divided by 33, you cannot make out the sixes. This is the year 2016 divided by the years that Jesus started his ministry. You cannot make out the sixes in this calculation. You can make out the 6 and the 7, like God has showed me. You can make out the 6 and the 7. Because in 2015, God had already ended the world. And you can make out the 6 and the 7.2 because God's created a new heaven and a new earth. A new one. That's why it's the 0.2. Taking all the years it's been since Jesus was crucified, 1,982 years. Since 33 AD. Clearly divided 30, which is the age Jesus started his ministry, you can clearly make out the 60, the sixes, and all the sixes up to this year. See the 6 and 7 in this calculation. Clearly, this is 1,982 years ago when Jesus was crucified in 33 AD. Dividing 1,982 years ago, the same year that Jesus was crucified at age 33, or 1,982 years ago since 2015, or up to 2015, you can clearly make out 3 score, the 60, the 60, the 60. You can clearly make out the sixes. And Jesus was on the cross in 33 AD for 180 degrees. For 180 minutes, which is 60 minutes in each hour. Times 3 gives you 180. And you can clearly make out the 180 inside the calculation. And Jesus cried out on the 9th hour. Clearly you can make out the 9. Clearly, this is 1,985 years ago since Jesus started his ministry at age 30. Clearly, you can make out the 66.1, 67 up to this year, 2015. Just as in the beginning, God created the earth in 6 days, rest on the 7th, 2015. It is finished. Last but not least, I will show you, taking the year that has been since Jesus started his ministry 1,985 years ago, divided by the age that Jesus was crucified. He started his ministry 1,985 years ago. 3 years after age 30, Jesus was crucified, age 33. Taking 1,985 years ago and dividing it by the age Jesus was crucified and rose again. Clearly, you can make out the 2, the 0, and all the 15s. Clearly, you can make out the 2, the 0, and 15, 15, 15, 15, and 15. So God is showing us from this calculation, just like I'm showing you, that 2015 is the year that Jesus will come back this year and judge the world. Just as he was judged in 33 AD in 2015, Jesus will judge the world. You can see the 2 from this calculation and all the 15s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the 0. So you got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times God shows you the year 2015 from this calculation. God bless. Bless. God bless. Also, before I conclude this video, I'm going to show you the 930, all the years that Adam lived. And I'm going to show you also in this calculation the number 53. 53 being the age that Barack Obama is today, in 2015. And clearly I'm talking about the United States, who is 238 this year, 238 years old this year. And if they make it to July 4th, United States would be 239 this year. But still, in any event, God is coming back this year. And then you can easily make out the Phoenix number for this year. 5, 13, and 31. 5, 13, and 31. God bless. God bless. God bless. Yeah, I'm showing you the calculations that I just did. You can make out all the sixes in the calculations. God bless. God bless. God bless. And last but not least, one I showed you how you can make out the year 2015.